The world population has now increased from 7 billion last year to 8 billion in 2022. With that figure in mind, advocacy groups are seeking investments in education, women, youth, climate change, and reproductive health issues. Moyo Thomas reports.
The world population is increasing, though at a slow. The world
We apologize for the abrupt end in that report. We'll bring it to you in the course of this bulletin. Experts say the economic potential of plastic waste needs to be harnessed in order to ensure sustainable growth and development of any society. And this formed the crux at a symposium on intersectional environmentalism held in Lagos.
Recent floods that ravaged several parts of the country, leaving many displaced and hundreds killed. Some environment enthusiasts believe community-driven solutions will solve the world's greatest problems.
It's important to create a framework with the relevant stakeholders.
At this symposium, which also had youth volunteers in attendance, seeks to help them fashion ways to mitigate climate disaster while unlocking several economic opportunities in the environment.
I'm trying to get the young generation to understand what is going on so that they can prepare for this and they can use the opportunities that will come up for their own benefits.
The corporates are the biggest polluters. There are opportunities. We need to incentivize some of these corporates, you know, the stick and the horse and the carrot, give them, be it tax breaks, but there are opportunities which would help provide alternative sources of energy for the state or for the country. It will give us a clearer environment, and the proceeds will have a social economic effect.
The more you learn how to make the environment safe, the more better and the more healthier you become.
Other experts here share their thoughts on the ongoing climate summit, in which the issue of loss and damage payments is taking center stage of negotiations.
We will get favorable responses from them because they have to. It is an obligation on all our parts, you know, and climate is not, it affects everybody. The sun shines on everybody's head. So I think we will get somewhere from them.
So we don't always have to now go back to the Western world with our begging bowls. We can start some of those initiatives here. Maybe if we did start some of those initiatives here, we will now adopt the moral high ground and give us a say in the matter. But with this kind of environment that we have, and we haven't even taken the first step, nobody's going to listen to us, and rightly so.
In the meantime, the symposium also aims to ensure government policies directly affects the aspiration of the youths and marginalized communities. Esther Mapariola, TVC News, Lagos.
Advocacy groups are now advocating and seeking investments in education, women, youths, climate change, and reproductive health issues as world population increases tremendously. Moyo Thomas has details.
The world population is increasing, though at a slower pace than it was. It took the world 12 years to move from 7 billion people to 8 billion, and it has been projected to reach 9 billion in another 14.5 years. As much as the world celebrates the growing population, it is important to ensure that some salient issues that could impact Nigeria is also discussed.
Sexual and reproductive health information.
This is the essence of this gathering, organized by the United Nations Population Fund.
Focusing on number alone distracts us from the real challenge we face. Securing a world where all 8 billion of us enjoy a good quality of life, making informed decisions on sexual and reproductive health and rights, employment, education, and social and economic development They're all very much important for us to succeed within this population of 8 billion.
Africa generally plays an important role in the growing population. But Nigeria, at the moment, with a 218 million population, is a major driver of world population, as the country now accounts for 2.7% of world population. It is therefore important for government to know the areas investment is needed in order to achieve developed and equitable world. At this panel discussion, speakers want government to focus investment on education, women, youth, climate change, and reproductive health.
It's also important that the type of education is good, that when a child goes to school, they could be able to learn what they need to learn to improve their lives and to live a fulfilled life.
The percentage of those who want to stay back in Nigeria is shrinking every day. Because when they look at the outlook of the country, they're saying to themselves, there are no opportunities for us here. And these opportunities have to do with their perception about job opportunities.
When all these areas are considered, it will help in managing Nigeria's population growth in a profitable way. 8 billion people around the world looks like a very large number of people, but we all matter, as we can make a difference on this planet if we act as the change agent that we are supposed to be. Moya Thomas, TVC News, Abuja.
We're back in